it seems that Kun Thaksin Shinawatra is determined to try to find a way to come home as soon as possible, even before the end of the year. There are judicial, legal, political obstacles along the way, but it seems that the government, or perhaps not officially the government under Prime Minister Yingluck, but supporters, the red shirts, legal experts are trying to find, every possible loophole or opportunity in making it happens in such a way that Kun Thaksin can somehow sneak in back.
Yes. The government officials, they spent the whole of last week trying to explore every possible means for him to come back as soon as possible. And so we spent the whole of last week trying to look into the legal obstacles.
So what have you decided on? If, for example, if you want to come home before the end of the year, is there a possibility?
It's possible, but there is only one way to do it. It will have to come from His Majesty the King.
Amnesty, royal pardon.
Royal pardon given to all the political, given to prisoners every year on his birthday.
Part of the package, so
Part
far.
of the package. Kun Thaksin has to be included in that to make it happen this year. We can't see it happening any other way if it's going to be this year.
But how do they do it? Normally, it would have to be submitted, the list of the names of people to be pardoned in especially this important 84th birthday of the king. Who presents the list of?
It will be up to the Justice Ministry to submit the names, and it will have to put Kun Thaksin name in the list as well. The problems being,
but he's not a prisoner yet.
Not a prisoner yet. That is not
the point.
A big problem.
Okay.
We have checked many legal points, but the problem is that a lot of people will consider this as an attempt to involve the monarchy in a very sensitive political issue.
Yeah, people who don't agree with this move will say that this is putting too much pressure on the king.
Yes. As far as Kun Thaksin have not spending time in jail, no problem. The Thai law, we have checked. There is no precedent of allowing convict on the run to be free, to give them amnesty. No. There is no precedent on that, but there is no prohibition. There is no rule against that.
But
either.
But then some people will say, what about Kun Watana Asawahem, who is on the run? And the Bang San.
If they want to bring him back, if they want to give him amnesty, they can do that.
They can do that too.
Can do that.
So if you want to be fair, it has to include.
That would be some of the argument, because a lot of people are still on the run and they are awaiting this kind of the same opportunity.
Well, it can be legally done.
It can be done. Legally.
Can be done, but whether it's appropriate or not, whether it's too controversial politically or not, is another issue.
Right.
Okay.
And another problem is that Kun Thaksin also faces 2 more cases.
Yes.
The Exim Bank. He was
the loan to Burma, right? This one.
Yes, he's a suspect, and the court deferred its trial because of his absence. And also the online lottery case.
Yes.
That's a lot of people have been convicted for their connection with this case, but not Kun Thaksin because again his absence. So what would happen if he come back and have to face these 2 cases?
Yes.
Some of the people close to Kun Thaksin, they also expressed this concern.
It's quite complicated in a way.
Yes.
But unless Kun Thaksin is ready to, go through this complications, questions, and all this, then he should wait for a while.
Which brings us to the second
option.
Second option or second possibility. Kun Thaksin has to be more patient. He has to forget about coming to Thailand this year, and he has to wait for an amnesty package to be completed. And by that, I mean the package has to include everyone in that, yellow
Yes.
shirts, red shirt,
Soldiers, military
soldiers,
people.
police officers. Once that amnesty package is in place, Kun Thaksin can come home. But it will take at least a year from now.
But I think that we heard from Kun Yongyut Vichadit today, as Deputy Prime Minister and Interior Minister, that no law would be amended for this purpose. He said that no law would be amended for this purpose, meaning that if legally it could be done for Kun Thaksin, they would do it. But if it cannot be done legally under the present law, they would not do it. That's what officially is the stand.
Well, he said that no law would be amended, but he didn't say about a new law being adopted or a new law being introduced.
A new law, not amending the old law, but a new law that would supersede the old law.
Right.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That may be too political for me. But this is what, as it stands now, Kun Thaksin's options are not too many, but at the same time, it's not a dead end. He can do it, but how he can do it and still manage to convince the whole country that it is proper, it is not controversial, and it doesn't serve only his personal interests, that would be the big test.